and welcome to the Sports Social Club with Alex and Jess. I'm Jess.
And I'm Alex.
And today we have a lot to talk about, starting with football,
Yes.
college to be specific.
Specific.
Um, OSU sucks.
Of course, oh, she sucks. But they're making headlines out here with shirtless guys in a section just like waving their shirts around.
Yes.
So I guess that's what we're known for now.
Yes, that is what we're known for. It's been pretty awesome. Pretty awesome 24 hours since then.
Yeah.
Because I think all of us have accepted that we're just terrible. Like we're
for
terrible.
sure.
This year is a wash. Like I think yesterday when we scored, like literally on the first drive,
Yeah.
I think I almost had a heart attack. Like I was screaming in our house.
Mhm.
I was running around. Like I was on the phone with my mom already, like talking to her about something else, and she's like, "Oh my God." She's like,
I know.
y'all gotta calm down. Like,
I checked the score because I was driving, and I checked the score at one point, like towards the beginning, it said it was 7-7, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna win this game, like this is incredible. And then I checked later, and it was like we hadn't scored, and they'd scored like 3 more times. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, after we scored that, I looked over at Henry and he's just like, Jess, it's not like, 'cause he knew in my mind, in my delusional brain, I thought, wow, we are winning it all. Because
Absolutely not.
mathematically, we're not out of it yet. And so
We've got
but
to be now.
after this, we are. So we are
Okay.
officially out of it. Like we can't make it to win.
Yeah, because this was the final straw. We were still contenders to win the national championship at this point.
Well, I just was thinking at least we're gonna make it to the playoffs because we would win the rest of them in a row. And if we didn't make it in due to winning the Big 12, we would at least make it in based on winning the rest.
Sure.
But
But just like even historically thinking,
Yeah.
how often has OSU won the Big 12?
once
Exactly. And so you thought this was going to be the year that we were
this
going to
was
do it
gonna be
again?
the other year. I
Oh my
thought,
gosh.
this could be it. But
And it's not.
it's not, so it's okay. But at least we had other good college football to watch yesterday, like
There was a
OU
lot.
Texas.
Yes, again, I was working like all day, so I really didn't get to watch much of anything until the night stuff. But at one point I checked the game. It was early on. I think OU was up like 6-3 or something like
Yes.
that. And I was like, oh, like it's kind of close, but I'm sure OU's just gonna run away with it. And then I didn't check the game again until there was 2 minutes left in the fourth, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm like, Texas fans are probably losing their mind.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was pretty wild. Like I will say it was one of the more boring Red River rivalry games, like to
Mm,
where it's like it was a lot of terrible offense and a lot
mm.
of subpar defense. And so I mean just sitting there, like I was like, oh my God. I think I was happier to be watching the Oregon Indiana game. Like cuz we had the four
Yeah.
screens up or whatever, and so we had the Oregon game on too. That was more exciting than the OU Texas game. But yeah, no, the OU's quarterback should not have come back. He should have waited another
Yeah, I was
week.
gonna say because he had surgery
Mhm.
on his thumb,
17
somewhere on
days
his
ago.
thumb, 17 days ago, and they're like, yeah, he could come back, and I'm
Yep.
thinking that's probably not gonna go well, and
Mm-mm.
I'm assuming they only put him in because he is like their main guy, their
Yep.
quarterback. Like, just think about how bad their second string quarterback must be for
He's very
them.
bad.
Yeah, for them to bring back a guy who had surgery 17 days ago. Obviously, he had to be like medically cleared. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
medical staff isn't going to clear him just to play. So like
Yes.
physically he was good enough to play, but
Yeah.
when it comes to, oh, is he good enough to actually like be a good quarterback? That's a
Yeah.
whole different question.
No.
And I'm assuming the answer was no during that game.
Yeah, no. And their backup quarterback is Michael Hawkins Jr. He was the guy that played last year for them at the UTOU game.
Mm,
And he was so bad. I mean, that game they got blown out like 40 or whatever to like
wow.
3. Like I mean, it was such a bad game. So, I mean, to show just like how I mean, they thought that this guy could do so much better than
Mm,
him and they still lost. I mean,
yeah.
so Yeah, it really shows that like Baker Mayfield and Caleb Williams and that they're actually not terrible quarterbacks if they could beat UT.
Crazy to think of that. Not
Yeah.
terrible quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Wild.
um, Other kind of like big upsets. I mean, they're unranked, but Northwestern over Penn State, huge,
Insane.
which led to the firing of the Penn State head coach,
Yep.
James Franklin. Is that
James
his name?
Franklin.
Yeah, crazy.
Amazing.
I was like, oh, like, you know, just like looking at the box score or whatever, you're like, oh, like they lost by 1. It's like unranked versus unranked. But then like Cody was like, Penn State was number 2 to start this season, and they have crumbled. And I'm like, oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, no. And I honestly wrote it off as a game of like, oh, Penn State will win this. Like, it's like nothing. Like, because, you know, they lost to UCLA last weekend. Terrible loss, whatever. Like, you don't want to lose to them. But, like, no, when I found out it was to Northwestern, I was like, oh my God, these are a group of 5-stars losing to a team that, like, Preston Stone is the QB for. Like, it's like, okay, this is, you should not lose to
I feel
them.
like Northwestern football is one of those teams where you're like, you're a Power 5 football team because of other sports that you have, because you're a Power 5 school, but it's like, but you're not a Power 5 football team. Like, you don't really belong with the others. You know, like there's other teams that kind of fall into that same category, but it's one of those where you're like, a school like Penn State should not be losing to Northwestern ever.
No. It's very, very sad. Very sad.
Yeah.
You just lost to a bunch of nerds. That's what it is. Like,
were you watching the Auburn Georgia game last night?
Yes.
Did you think that Kirby Smart called a timeout?
100% he did.
He absolutely did.
Yeah,
like
the whole time.
And you can see him mouthing timeout. And the Auburn coach is losing his mind, yelling at these refs like he called the timeout. He's like, look at the replay screen, literally right there.
And they're like, we're not going to do it.
We're not going to do it.
We're not going to do it.
These refs better be getting fined, suspended, something, because that was the most obvious timeout call ever. And I cannot believe that Kirby Smart like tried to like go back and be like, no, I was just clapping. Like, no, sir, you were not.
Yeah, I was clapping the whole time. Like, no, what? And he's like, and I'm like, no, that is a timeout.
Yes, this is not a clap.
No, and I love the broadcast was like, yeah, clapping with your hand in the middle of your palm,
because you're gonna hear that in a stadium.
Yeah, like, okay. Like,
right? And it's like
crazy.
The fact that he's running directly towards the ref, yelling timeout, doing this hand motion, like, yeah, the ref's gonna call it because you called a timeout.
Yeah, but somehow he was able to talk his way out. I cannot believe that. Like, it's amazing.
I think Auburn would have had a chance of winning if that didn't happen.
I definitely think so. And it's sad because this is the second time this season they've gotten screwed out of something, like, where it's like, and Hugh Freeze, their coach, I mean, he needs to be fired no matter what, but he, like, the last time was against OU, where they had OU like acted like they were subbing out a player and you can't deceive with a substitution, and then had the guy go run for a touchdown. And so this is the same, like, this is another whole incident where it's like, okay, that could have given them a delay of game to then go, you know, like, I mean, it would have been something great. So where it's like, you never know what could happen on the next play, but still it's another awful officiating that goes against them. So, I mean, I feel for them.
Yeah, for sure. That really sucks. I'm trying to think other big games. I mean, there was the Indiana-Oregon game. Indiana ended up winning. That was what, 7-3?
Yeah.
Yeah, Indiana won.
That was huge. A&M looked really good against Florida.
Washington State almost beat number 4 Ole Miss. Yeah. That was a close one.
Yeah, that was a very close one. Oregon State fired their head coach, and he's insane. Like, he's stuck with them and like promised to stay with them through these bad years and all this stuff. But he's part of the reason why they're not the Pac-12 anymore. So, like, I don't blame them for firing it. Like, you know, it's like, it was the guarantee of like, we're going to do something great and like make it our own thing. And like, no. So, but he promised he would stick around, and he did. And then they still were like, no, you're still not performing. Yeah. So you got to go. So he's out.
It's tough.
I saw the rumors of everyone wants James Franklin to come to OSU. I don't want him anywhere near us. I want him far away from us.
What do you think the odds of that even happening are?
Oh, so slim, because he had a buyout. His buyout was like 50 mil, 60 mil, something like that. Like, we can't afford to pay someone that like at all. Like it
Mm-hmm.
never there, we could never afford a buyout like that. And so and that's some that he's going to come to us thinking, yeah, I really want this buyout. And OSU Regents didn't want to give Gundy a $9 million
Right.
buyout. Like no one wants no. So
Do you
not
think
happening.
that Gundy is going to coach somewhere else, or you think he's going to be taking a break?
I think he'll coach somewhere else.
You think
I
so?
think he will. Yeah, my guess though is that he goes somewhere little or like
Maybe he'll go to Oregon State so you can keep the orange and black.
I could totally see that happening too. And he
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's gotten every time he has interviewed, it's always been with like Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's always been with like a big program, but
Yeah.
it's always he's always interviewing when he's at his top. And so I
Right.
wonder, I mean, he could go to Oregon State and honestly do well out there. I mean, with the talent they have,
Yeah.
you know, but it's yeah, he'll either go somewhere like that or somewhere lower and then make his way back. Like go to like I don't not Tulsa because they just have a new head coach, but somewhere like that caliber, a group of five.
Yeah. Guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Any other college football news?
No, other than college,
NFL,
no.
I feel there was
NFL.
some major or notable injuries. Fred Warner got
Yeah.
hurt today. He'll be
Yep.
out for a little while, dislocated his ankle. I
Mhm.
saw Puka Nakua went out with an ankle injury. It looks like it wasn't dislocated or anything, but
Yeah.
still, who knows if he's going to be out for a long time.
Mhm.
Trying to think if there were any other notable injuries. That's all I can think of.
No, no, but I mean, we've had some decent games today.
Seahawks won.
Yeah, Seahawks won.
The
Um,
Cowboys
Cowboys lost,
Sure.
which I'm okay with that, honestly. Teach them a lesson. But tonight we got a good one. We got Bills Chiefs,
Yes.
so that'll be nice in addition to your team playing.
Yes. The
So,
Mariners. Game 1 of the ALCS.
mm-hmm.
So pretty exciting stuff for Seattle fans over here. People were losing their mind over the Mariners this week. Just like so much hype around them because they haven't been to the ALCS since 2002, I want to say, was the
Yep.
last time they were there. And so yeah, they won game 5 on Friday. They went to 15 innings. I fell asleep from innings 8 through 13. Woke up, got to see them win. Like Cody will say, I always fall asleep during major sporting events. Like when the Cubs won the World Series, fell
Yeah.
asleep.
Oh my God.
Like I've fallen asleep during Super Bowls. I fell asleep when the Avs won the Stanley Cup
Yep.
a couple years ago. Basically, if it's a really big monumental moment, I'm probably gonna fall asleep.
You're
during
out.
it.
You're out.
I'm
So that's when we know something big's gonna happen.
Something big's happening.
Like,
But it was kind of crazy. So during the game, like all Mariners games, they do this thing called the Salmon Run, which is where they have salmon mascots run a lap around the stadium. And normally, like, I think it's 3 salmon that run. And there's one salmon, Humpy. He's some sort of humped salmon. He is 0 and 164 on the season. And so they do the salmon race once a game. But they were going into so many extra innings. Whoever's in charge of the salmon run was like, we're running it again.
Yep.
And they ran it like between, like in the mid of an inning. I don't remember what it was, 13, something like that. They're like, we're doing the same run again. And Humpy won his first race. And people on like TikTok and social media and stuff who were at the game, they were like, that changed the entire momentum of the stadium. He's like, they're like, whoever was in charge of this salmon run and Humpy winning, they're like, you deserve a raise. The Mariners would not have won without it. Like,
oh my God.
They said the stadium like exploded when Humpy won this race. And they're like, when Humpy won, they're like, that's it. We're winning the game. Like, it's
Oh my
happening.
God.
And people are freaking out. Humpy was at the Kraken game yesterday, waving the
Oh
flag
my
around
God.
with the Kraken mascot. People were like, Humpy better be at the Seahawks game today, raising the flag. I don't know if he was or not,
Oh
but
my God.
people are freaking out about
That's
the salmon run and Humpy winning.
crazy. That
So yeah,
is
so they won in 15 innings. They have game 1 against the Blue Jays today,
Yep.
and it'll be 2 in Toronto, 3 in Seattle, and then 2 more in Toronto if they all go all the way to 7. So we'll see
Yep.
what happens.
They were really fun to watch, I will say. Like that was
Yeah.
very exciting. And I'm not a huge baseball fan, but that they have been exciting to watch.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a TikTok the other day talking about how like there's so many people who care about baseball during the playoffs, and
Yep.
I'm one of those people. Like I don't care
Yep.
at all during the regular season, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you want to watch?" It's like a guy and a girl, and they're like, "Oh, you want to watch baseball?" And she's like, "Oh, is it the playoffs?" And he's like, "No." And she's like, "Then no." Like there's 162 games or whatever. Like I don't care. And then there's like flashes forward to a playoff game, and she's like screaming at the TV, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to go do something?" She's like, "Are you kidding me? The playoffs are on! Like we gotta do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty accurate." So I'm
Yep.
like, I don't care about the MLB the whole season, but I'm like, "Oh, Mariners are killing it right now. Let's
Yeah.
go."
It's like it's fun to watch. Okay, might
Yeah,
as well. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think they said they went through like 15 pitchers
Mm-hmm.
between the two teams in that game through all
Yep.
the innings. I'm like, that's crazy. And I mean, those two starters went through, I think, 5 and 6 innings each.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went through
They start rotating after
13
that.
other pitchers from the
Yeah.
rest of the game.
It was crazy. We were sitting there watching, and all of a sudden, I think it was it Seattle? I think Seattle put a starter in,
Hmm.
and it was like the first relief pitch ever for this pitcher.
Yeah.
And Henry was like, "Oh my God, they're really need like
It was
they
the
burned
guy
through their
with
pitchers."
the long dreads.
Yes,
Him,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. It was the
Yeah,
craziest
because
thing.
he's a starter, and I remember
Yeah.
they were saying, I think the Tigers might have ended up doing the same thing a little bit later too,
Yes.
because I remember the announcers were saying like, okay, we know these guys can like have a
Yeah.
lot of depth into them, like they can be here
Exactly.
for a while. They're normally starters. They're like, we don't. These guys can last more than just an inning or two. So,
Yes. It was
yeah.
crazy though, because you see them, because usually, I mean, like relief, I mean, they're going to throw fast. They're going to
Sure.
throw, they're going to throw more riskier balls, but these guys were throwing just very, like sliders, but like not like nothing terribly fast, like nothing crazy, but you're just like, okay, this is going to be fun to see.
Yeah,
So it was
for
really
sure.
exciting.
Yeah, that was awesome. Do you know who the other two teams playing in the other conference? I don't remember.
Let's see. No.
Let's see.
Let's
You can
see.
find it faster.
Dun, dun,
Probably.
dun. It is the Dodgers Brewers. Oh, that's right, because Brewers won last night.
Oh, okay. They already had game 1. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Game 5.
No, game one's tonight. Or tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Brewers won last night for theirs. Damn, that sucks. They have to hop on a plane and like, oh wait, they're back home. Okay. So, I mean, but still, that means you have to go and play. They won last night, their game 5, and now you only have 2 days to then start over with against a whole new team.
Well,
That
I mean, that's
sucks.
what it was like for the Mariners. Mariners won in Seattle on Friday, and now they're
Oh
playing in
shoot, that's
Toronto
true.
today.
That's
Yeah.
so true. Yeah.
And what isn't
It's true.
Toronto East Coast? Like near New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're flying all the way across the country back and
That
forth.
sucks. That sucks big time.
Yeah.
Well, and then this is Milwaukee and LA. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Who is
does
designing
this?
these?
like
Who's
this is
designing these
very
divisions?
bad.
These conferences, divisions, this makes no sense.
Yeah, this is very bad. This is like whoever thinks that the Stars should be in the division that they're in is so dumb, because anytime we have an 8:30 hockey is back, everyone. But
Yes, hockey is back.
hockey is back, but let me tell you what comes with that: late nights, because we're back to an 8:30 game on Tuesday, 8:30 Central Time home game. Like, it makes me, oh my God, every year. And I always think they're going to change in the off season. They're going to think about this. No.
They're not.
8:30 p.m., the puck will drop. Well, and honestly, it'll be 8:50.
It's like 8:40, 8:45,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
8:50 if we're feeling
So,
crazy.
like, the people going to this game on Tuesday are going to be up until, like, 12:30. You better hope you live nearby. Like, sucks.
You better hope you live in Victory Park.
Like, we should have been in the Eastern. Like, we should
That's
not be in the
crazy.
West.
Crazy.
It's terrible.
So yeah, hockey is back. There are currently 5 undefeated teams still remaining. Stars are one of them.
Yep.
And surprise, so are the Kraken. Which, I mean, they've only played 2 games. But, and then I think it's like Canes, Bruins, and I can't remember who the other one is. Like somebody good. But yeah, pretty exciting. Stars beat the Avs yesterday. 5-4. I was pretty nervous there for a minute. I mean, they won in a shootout, so
Yeah.
it's like they each got a
Get some
point.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. So technically nobody really lost.
Yeah.
But
there's a winner and a loser.
But there's a winner, and it's the Stars. And the Stars won their first game, also 5-4. That should not have been 5-4 because they were up 5-1.
Yeah.
And decided to blow it.
And then you stopped watching.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't you? And that's when you came back and it was like 5-3, 5-4.
Yeah. And I was like, oh no.
It was so bad. It's sad to watch. I really thought this season's not going to be good.
I don't know. I mean, Jamie Benn on long-term IR for the first time ever. Crazy.
Yep.
Unsure how long he's going to be out. I know, he's so old. He had a collapsed lung. He's not doing well. And then, we're watching it, and I'm hearing these names, and I'm like, who are these people? Mm-hmm. And there was this one guy, what was his name? It's spelled so weird. I don't even remember how to say it. I would have to see it. But he has like a silent H at the beginning, and then it's like HRYCK, and then there's like a W, but it's a B, and I don't remember what it is, but I'm like, who is this man? But he's doing pretty good. And then a new guy scored his first goal, so that was exciting for him. And then, the classics, White Johnston, Jason Robertson, those guys. So, yeah. Jake Ottinger played pretty well. I mean, he could have had probably some better defense help him out, but
yeah,
it is what it is. A strong start to the season. 2-0.
Is Wedgwood starting for the Avs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It's good for him.
I don't remember who their other goalie is, but pretty
sure do they have another guy that starts instead?
I think so. Hold on.
Is it like he injured or something? Because I'm like, I thought Wedgwood was not. I didn't think he would be that good to start, but
I don't know. Let's find out. Colorado roster. Scrolling. Oh yeah, Mackenzie Blackwood is the other one.
Yeah, Blackwood. Okay, where is he?
The other Wood. Oh, he's still there.
Oh.
Maybe they just started Wedgwood instead.
Start the season off.
Yeah. Let's see if he played in their first game. Okay, show me this. No, Scott Wedgwood played in that game against the Kings. Against the Kings, it's not telling me right away. Hold on. Still looking. Just tell me. It's not going to be difficult. Oh yeah, Scott Wedgwood played that one. I don't know, maybe Blackwood is injured because like if you look at the roster, like for the first game against the Kings, like it lists Wedgwood and then Minor as their other goalie, not Blackwood.
Oh. So then he's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be
or something.
Yeah, because I'm like, Wedgwood's not the type of guy that's going to be your starter the whole season.
Yeah, same thing on the Mammoth game. And then when they played Dallas, hold on, Avalanche. Yeah, he must be hurt or something because he's not even listed as the starter. Or like not even listed as the backup.
Oh, okay.
I have to do some research into that one. I don't know. But yeah, hockey's back. That's pretty exciting.
Yep.
Hopefully this is the year the Stars win. Oh yeah, he's been out.
Oh, okay.
He's hurt.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then the PWHL season will be starting soon. And the Seattle now has their own team. So that'll be exciting.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, so they'll be playing at the same arena.
Ooh, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Let's see when their season starts. I'm clicking on this. Because I saw them advertising recently, like, oh, buy, like, season tickets, half-season tickets, etc. Okay, tell me. Oh, yep, here we go. Inaugural season schedule. I'm waiting to see what they're gonna like name the team, but I bet it'll be like Utah, where they like go a whole season as just PWHL Seattle, and then they'll announce next season.
Yes.
So lame. First home game on November 28th, and then regular season. Their first game is November 21st. Home game November 28th. So
nice.
We still got like A little over a
month
month.
and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Nice. That'd be good. Good for them. Other sports news. This morning was the Chicago Marathon, and there was a new American record set for the men's marathon. Connor Mance ran it in 2:04 something.
Wow.
So I think it was like, it's been like somewhere around 20 years since the last time an American record was set in the marathon for the men. So I think he
Wow.
got fourth. So that was pretty good because the winner was like 2:02 something and he was 2:04 something, which I cannot
Nice.
even imagine.
Yeah, no, that sounds insane.
Actually insane.
It's wild. Nice.
Any other sports news? What you got?
Something exciting.
Man.
So the UFL, the United Football League, as many know, is the cross between the USFL and the XFL. It comes every March, April, March. So Dallas has had a team. It was the Dallas Renegades and then became the Arlington Renegades because they're in Arlington. Well, a lot of us on Twitter, about five,
All five fans.
all five of us would tweet at the team every offseason saying, move it to a better location. Like you have like SMU or Frisco, move it. They have moved it. It will now be at FC Dallas Stadium and
Frisco.
in Frisco.
Wow.
And it will be rebranded back to the Dallas Renegades.
But they're playing in Frisco.
In Frisco. Hey, I'll take it.
They should have called them the Frisco Renegades.
No, they get the Frisco Rough Riders, but at least we get the Dallas Renegades, and it's on a good tollway. It's on a good, like, I'm all about, and everyone knows I'm very much so I'm a spoiled brat when it comes to driving. Like, I don't want to drive to Arlington. One, there's not a good tollway to get there. And two, who wants to go to Arlington? It's bleh. So we get to go to Frisco. We're moving on up.
Wow.
I would have even settled for SMU, but
Yeah.
no one wants to go to Arlington.
No, that's fair.
So, yeah, that'll be exciting for the spring.
Why don't they use like the Cotton Bowl or something? Who's using the Cotton
That's
Bowl?
no one.
Exactly.
I think it'd be
Oh,
that
you
would
Texas.
be wonderful.
That's it.
You literally. But I think honestly, because at the Cotton Bowl, the that soccer team, there's a women's professional soccer team. They're semi-pro or whatever. Their rights are through the Cotton Bowl, so they play there starting in like April or May. And so I think that they beat them to rights at least. But I think the Cotton Bowl would have been perfect because people would have taken the dart. I mean, that would have been easy, like for drunk fans or whatever. But, but at least this way, you're gonna get more families if you're coming up this way. You'll get more families coming up. I mean, I thought they should have done SMU. I mean, who's using the SMU stadium? And there's so many families that live around there.
Yeah, I just don't know if they want to share it.
I don't think they do. I
They're
don't think
private
they
school.
do.
They can do whatever they want.
It's true. That's true. It's
And
unfortunate.
They just got grass on their field for this
Did
season.
they?
Did you see
Oh,
that? Yeah.
no.
Yeah, they're no longer turf. They have real grass.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Yeah,
my
it was
God.
a long process.
Wow. Yeah, that's an intense
They-
process. That's a
they
lot of
did
money.
They did it with their whole like stadium upgrade.
Oh, with the
situation.
renovation
With the
thing?
renovation, yeah. They're like,
Wow.
we're putting in grass.
Dang.
Yeah.
They need to put in more parking. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, they really don't have good parking around
They
there.
have zero parking. You were parking in that neighborhood. Like,
And I'm sure they're
terrible
pissed.
portrait. And they don't like it.
No.
So, bunch of angry white people. So
I'm trying to think if I have any other sports news.
ever since we have been on the podcast, it's been 2 weeks now. The WNBA, the Wings, fired the yoga instructor, fired the head coach,
Wow.
Chris Conclanes.
Crazy.
Fired him. So now we're going after hopefully Sandy. She was just the Liberty head coach, but she got
The
fired.
Storm also fired their head coach.
I don't mind her. She just stopped being a player back in like 2019 or whatever. So I would love to give her more time, but she's amazing.
Yeah.
I think they should have kept her job.
Given her more
but
time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's just young.
Speaking of the WNBA, the Aces won their third WNBA championship and swept the Phoenix Mercury, which I was like,
Made them
what
look
are,
awful.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, this should be a little bit closer than
Yeah.
a 4-0 sweep in the finals.
Yeah.
But
Made them
it is
look
what it is.
terrible.
yeah, Asia Wilson out here just racking up all the trophies.
Looking amazing. Yeah.
Crazy.
She will be the greatest when it's all over.
That's wild.
So
Outside of sports, Jess, what are you watching these days?
Literally, well, okay, we just had Grace come back.
Sure.
So I'm watching that 911, unfortunately. Still watching that. It's a
Is
hate
that
watch at this point.
like this new like Nashville season or
Oh, so
something?
I started that too. So I tried to watch that on Thursday because it's like
Mm-hmm.
right after normal 911. No,
Mm,
normal 911, I've invested so much time into. It's like Grey's where it's like I can't stop watching.
sure.
And I love Angela Bassett on 911 and Jennifer Love Hewitt. But 911 Nashville, I don't think I will be watching another one. It was the worst thing I have seen in so long. And this, like, so they had 911 Lone Star back like a few
Right.
years ago, but it was on Fox. So it was like a different, I think
Okay.
that didn't help, but it was a lot of what Texas isn't, you know? And this was just as bad. It was people doing fake accents.
Oh,
The
no.
only people on there that had an actual accent was Leanne Rhymes and Kimberly Paisley.
Oh my gosh.
And they're not good actresses. I mean,
I was
it's
gonna say,
just,
why is Leanne Rhymes on this show? Was she there just because she was being a singer and she was just on the
yes,
show? Okay.
yes.
Okay.
She's like a crackhead on it.
Oh.
Like she's like a crackhead mom that's like
Sure.
like an ex singer. Like I'm like, oh my god, bitch, like please. So no, can't stand it. But I mean, of course, I'll have to, I'm sure, watch another episode just to see.
Yeah,
But
right.
I hate it. So yeah. What about you? Watching
I'm also watching Grey's, but restarted it, so we're on season 2.
You're back when it was good.
Yeah, end of season 2. Izzy just cut the LVAD wire, so
Oh.
things are getting crazy.
Mm.
But also speaking of Grey's, I was listening to Shonda Rhimes did a podcast or did an interview with Alex Cooper, Call Her Daddy, the other day, and I had no idea that Shonda Rhimes wrote Princess Diaries too.
Did she really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't know if she was like the main writer, but she was at least a writer
That's
on Princess
amazing.
Diaries too. I was like, that is so random.
Wow.
She wrote Crossroads.
What?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yes.
What the heck? With
I know.
Britney Spears.
I was learning so
What the
much about
heck?
Shonda Rhimes. I'm like, I had no idea that you were doing all of
I
these
didn't know
things.
that.
And then she was saying like Grey's was like the
Her
first
big.
show, her first show she ever wrote.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and you know, like Alex was asking, she's like, oh, like was it hard to write at first? She's like, no, the beginning was easy. She's like, that's when it was fun. It was just flowing, like it was easy. And she's like, it got harder later, you know. But like she's like, those first several seasons, like that was easy. Like, and then she was just talking about how like Ellen Pompeo never read for the role. She like Shonda Rhimes. She was like when they were casting, she was like, oh, I guess Ellen Pompeo did a movie called Midnight Mile or something like that, and Shonda Rhimes was like, oh, I just want an actress like that woman in Midnight Mile. I want the woman in Midnight Mile. And then someone was like, we can probably get you the girl from Midnight Mile. And then she like went and had lunch with Ellen, and they're like, it's done. And that was that.
That's crazy.
And then like Sandra Oh originally read for Dr. Bailey,
oh,
and
no.
and she was like, no, she's Christina.
Yeah.
And something about how like, because I think Alex had asked, she's like, who was the first person, like first character you cast? And she's like, she didn't remember the first one, but she remembers that like T.R. Knight was one of the first people that she had come in for a reading, and she's like, oh yes, love him.
Oh
So,
my god, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it was
oh my
pretty
god, I could
interesting.
never picture Sandra Oh as Dr. Bailey.
I know.
So I'm
like,
glad she got it right. Like,
yeah,
that's
that would have been crazy. But yeah, so watching Grey's, restarting it, I gave up on Private Practice. It was too slow for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't doing it.
Yeah,
So I was like, no, bring me back to Grey's.
fair.
I feel like I'm watching something else. Oh, we're still watching Tony and Ziva. I think we're a couple episodes behind.
I'm one episode behind.
Yeah. Obviously we're watching a lot of sports. We're close to finishing our rewatch of Parks and Rec. I feel like there was another show I'm watching, but now I don't remember. Just a lot going on.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Oh, Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, of course.
Yes, it's really good.
Is the stepmom in Parent Trap on it? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. She's pretty good.
Really.
And this week is dedication week, and so they get to like dedicate a song to someone, and I think they somehow get to be involved with it. And so the person she's dedicating it to is the actress who plays Chessie, because they're like best friends.
Lisa
And
Walters. Yeah.
yeah, so Lisa's been like in the audience every week, And so now she's like dedicating the song to her, and they're like dancing somehow together, I think, and they're dancing to This Will Be an Everlasting Love
Oh,
from the movie. So
cute.
yeah, so it'll be
Oh.
good. Like that's gonna be good. Robert Irwin is dedicating it to his mom, and he's dancing to "You'll Be in My Heart" from Tarzan.
Oh.
Danielle Fishel, aka Topanga from Boy Meets World, is dedicating it to William Daniels, aka Mr. Feeney. So he's gonna be there, and they're dancing to the Boy Meets World theme song.
He's still alive?
He's like 96, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's like in a wheelchair. I don't think he's gonna be very involved. But yeah, so there's gonna be some good ones this week. It was pretty big last week. Hilaria Baldwin was finally voted off. Thank God. Everybody hated her. She was the worst.
No
like,
way.
She's a good dancer, but as like a person, she was just kind of annoying. So they got rid of her.
Wow. Insane.
Yeah. Crazy.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm pretty invested.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Every
I love it.
Every Tuesday night, tune in.
I love it.
That's all I got. You got anything else?
No, that's it, man. That's it.
Yeah. A lot of sports, a lot of shows. So be sure to tune in next week when we have more of the same to talk about.
Always.
All right. Well, until then, this was the Sports Social Club with Alex and Jess. I'm Alex.
I'm Jess.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.